Dar es Salaam. Today, the old trading center on the coast of the Indian Ocean has become the biggest city of Tanzania. It has about 4 million inhabitants, maybe even more. Nobody knows exactly, as there's hardly any city in the world growing as fast as this East African metro. An aspiring city, but also a city lost in dirt and misery. The hygienic conditions are often devastating. Numerous illegal dump sites, often the origin of dangerous diseases. The German non-governmental organization BORDA provides assistance with effective programs facilitating hygienic and safe management of wastewater and solid waste.
BORDA is in Tanzania now since almost 5 years. And BORDA in Tanzania is looking at 4 to 5 project areas. The first and main area is, of course, to disseminate our DEWATS plants. DEWATS is a wastewater treatment plant that is a decentralized integrated option and treats wastewater up to 80% with a simple technology and can be maintained and operated in a simple way and cost efficient.
DEWATS, or Decentralized Wastewater Treatment Systems, follows an approach that has proven successful in many countries. Here in the heart of Dar es Salaam, a new apartment complex is being constructed. Construction manager Martin Shaw is impressed with the treatment system integrated into the building.
Welcome to IST, the International School of Tanganyika, here in Dar es Salaam. And this building we are in front of is the new accommodation for 12 families. It comprises of many green features that we can incorporate at the moment. The building has a comprehensive water system for recycling grey water and for actually treating the sewerage black water. So we are one of the first places to have its own treatment facility within the school, within the area as well.
This is how a DEWATS plant works. The wastewater from the toilets is fed into a biogas digester. In this tank, the sludge sinks to the bottom. Through anaerobic digestion, biogas is produced and collected in the upper section. Next, the wastewater is treated in a multi-chamber anaerobic baffled reactor. At the end of this process, it is further treated in a planted gravel filter such that it can be safely used for irrigation. The system does not need external energy input and thus is immune to power cuts. A decentralized wastewater treatment system is also needed for this settlement on the periphery of Dar es Salaam. There is no connection to the sewer network. Soon, retired civil servants and their families will be living here. The environmental engineer Godlove Ngoda works for BORDA. He is managing the entire construction process of the wastewater treatment system.
This here is a Tanzania Building Agency project. It's a government agency. They are planning to build 1,000 houses in the entire area. So right now they have started with some few houses. As you see on the background, those one and those one, they are like 28 houses, which are being sold now, the people. Yeah. And my role here, I'm from BORDA. My role is like design and construction supervision of the DEWATS plant, which is decentralized wastewater treatment system. This DEWATS system will replace the usual centralized sewer network because here it's not available. So here we'll treat the wastewater at the point of generation. So we'll have a biogas digester, we'll have an aerobic buffer reactor, and then we'll have a planted gravel filter. From the biogas digester, we'll have some gas, at least one of the households. They can benefit from this biogas. And then the planted gravel filter will filter the water, and then we'll have a good quality water which we can use in one of the fish ponds.
This is currently BORDA's largest project in Dar es Salaam. It proves that the decentralized wastewater treatment systems are perfectly suitable for larger settlements. This know-how is of interest to all African countries. Invited by BORDA, a group of water experts from Mali is visiting Dar es Salaam. Here they have the opportunity to learn more about the implementation of DEWATS solutions in different projects.
D'accord. Le groupe est composé par les représentants de l'État. Il y a les privés également qui font partie du groupe. Il y a aussi les collectivités. En fait, il y a 3 catégories, sinon 4 catégories de personnes qui composent le groupe. La raison pour laquelle je suis venue en Tanzanie, c'est pour voir leur expérience en matière de gestion des déchets liquides et solides et voir au retour à Bamako comment mettre en place un réseau d'assainissement.
The experts from Mali visit another project, the Majania Chai Secondary School. Although the school is situated on the edge of an industrial zone in Dar es Salaam, a small natural oasis has arisen. The garden and its flowers are cultivated by the teachers and children themselves. During science lessons, the subject environment has a high standing. About 1,400 pupils are taught at this state school. They also learn the importance of cleaning the wastewater from the toilets, preventing contamination of surface and groundwater.
The biogas here, we have the collectors there which collect the sewage from the boys' toilet and the other toilets, and it takes to the chambers. The chambers has one which the process of changing the wastes into the gas. So where now the gas pipes goes to the canteen where it gives us the gas after other process have taken out, and you also get after the process we get the water which is used for draining the grasses and the flowers around the school.
This Dewarts plant was installed 4 years ago. Through this, the school gets enough clean water for watering the entire school garden. The Dewarts plant also produces biogas that is used in the school's kitchen. Every child gets 1 warm meal per day. At the moment, there's just a small flame glimmering, which at the best can heat 1 pot.
So often, because the stove is not running. You can imagine how long do you need to...
Because this project is 4 years old now. In the first place it was of very help, but as time goes on, sometimes the amount of gas that is produced is diminishing, and we try to find out what the problem is, and we found that the amount of waste produced by the students themselves and the teachers is not enough. So that means we need more waste from outside, maybe if we can get the huge amount in order to speed up the production, so that we can get large amount of gas that can even supply to the nearby communities, and the population can get and use it.
Less than a kilometer away, the situation changes completely. Vingunguti, an informal settlement where 36,000 people are living. Up to 10 or 12 persons in one small house. These children can only play on dirt streets, where much of the waste from the community ends up. Piped water and a sewer network do not exist. An ideal breeding ground for life-threatening diseases. Not surprisingly, there was a cholera outbreak quite recently. The group from Mali is led by Hezron Magambo, a water engineer working for the CCI, the Center for Community Initiatives, a non-governmental organization that collaborates closely with BORDA.
And this particular settlement, we have touched 20 plus houses in the first phase, and now we are doing construction of 22 more toilets. And in the future, we're planning to expand to more than 500 toilets connected to a simplified sewer.
This lady's toilet is connected to a decentralized wastewater treatment system. She's proud of it. With a small amount of money and a microcredit which she got from the municipality, she has been able to pay for the upgrade.
And how much we want to pay? Which was 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah. Now they feel they have dignity. Even when you have a visitor, you can tell him or her to come to the toilet because it is now clean. So what we did is there are other houses that had at least better toilet. So what we did is rehabilitate the toilets. As we know, a majority of people living here are using pit latrines, traditional pit latrines. So we had to adapt them to a poor flush, and then so that they could be able to be connected to a system, electric pipe network system.
The settlement is situated next to a small pond where feces are illegally dumped. This drastically degrades the hygienic situation. Through the good collaboration of BORDA, CCI and the local government, first steps towards a better wastewater management have been taken. The close cooperation with local groups is an important aspect of BORDA's philosophy. It fosters sustainable, community-based sanitation. The group from Mali is on its way to the next project. Although the houses can only be reached by small paths, the suburb houses people from the middle class. Most of them have a good job and a reasonable income, which allows them to build a house and, as in this case, their own wastewater treatment system.
Here we can see a prefab system. It is established by BORDA. And the main reason we want to install the system here is to get the biogas out of the wastewater from the toilets in the houses, so the people can cook with the biogas. We will treat the wastewater too. It is the solid particles from the wastewater going down, which producing the biogas, which is collected in the top of the prefab. And at the end, the almost clean water goes through the outlet into the garden for irrigation or in a French drain for watering the plants.
Okay, my name is Boss Maliana. I'm the owner of this house, and I'm living here with my family, and we are here for almost 2 years now. We just installed this biogas system here, and we expect it will help us to solve the energy problem for cooking. My neighbor has already visited here several times, and they are really interested. I have like 3 neighborhoods here. They are already ready. They are looking to see how it's working, and then they are very eager to have the system in their house as well.
For the people in this district, BORDA offers an affordable DEWATS plant which can be paid for by the owners of the houses themselves. Under tropical rain, we are on our way to Kigamboni. Around 150,000 people are living here. Most of them only have simple pit latrines. Two employees of the service provider Umava are doing their daily tour of emptying pit latrines. Before pumping out the sludge, solids have to be removed. After this, emptying starts. Due to the high risk of infection, the workers have to be very careful and wear protective clothing. The feces are brought to a sludge treatment plant, where the wastewater is cleaned in different stages. Here again, the biogas obtained is used for cooking by the owner and his family.
Select the place. Yeah, you can use bulbs, you can use...
In the garden of the BORDA office in Dar es Salaam, a sanitation bazaar informs about wastewater and health projects conducted by BORDA. A concept is presented to the visitors from Mali about how health education, information and treatment systems can be presented in a lively way.
Washing hands with without soap is not good for health.
Beaucoup de solutions qui sont intéressantes. Quand on est venu, on avait beaucoup de questions brûlantes que nous venons de traiter. Par exemple, nous avons la solution que BORDA appelle DWAT, c'est Decentralization Water Treatment System. Et cette solution décentralisée, on avait déjà pensé à ça au Mali, mais on n'avait pas de solution technique vraiment. Et là, ici, on a vu que la solution technique est possible à petite échelle dans une famille, ou bien dans un quartier, ou bien au niveau de toute une communauté, c'est possible. Donc, nous sommes très très satisfaits de la formation. Parce que toutes les questions que nous avions en venant, que nous avons formulées au début, on a reçu des réponses à toutes les questions. Bon, bien sûr, il y a des réponses qui sont plus précises, il y a d'autres qui sont encore assez générales. Et ce que nous avons retenu, c'est que nous allons travailler en réseau. Comme j'ai dit, nous sommes déjà dans différents réseaux avec les communautés, les collectivités locales, avec le gouvernement, avec les partenaires au développement. Donc nous allons continuer ce travail et nous allons essayer d'adopter le système de DWAT au Mali.
Okay.